Hi mga persons. Ang topic natin today is periodic inventory system. Ano nga ba ang periodic system? Ang periodic system is the inventory account and cost of goods sold account are updated at the end of the set period. This could occur once a month, once every 3 months, or once a year. So, ibig sabihin nito is nag-a-update lang ang inventory account at cost of goods sold account bawat buwan. Depende sa kumpanya. Kaya 3 buwan or once a year. Ito ang mga example ng business. Business that sell relatively few inventory units a month, such as art galleries or car dealership. Usually, ang mga gumagamit lang ng periodic system, ang mga kumpanya na kaunti lang inventory. So, how does periodic inventory system work? So, you need to determine beginning inventory. First, you have to determine your current asset, the beginning inventory, magkano yung pera mo ngayon, how much do you currently have, sure ka na ba na 100% shippable ang goods. And you need to always double check for the broken items. Determine purchases. I-stock mo ang mga goods sa pamamagitan ng pagbili ng mga ito mula sa isang lugar or create one yourself. All purchases should be going to your purchase account. So, para malaman mo magkano yung binenta mo at magkano yung binayad mo. Sell the goods. You sell the goods and earn a profit. Kailangan mong bilangin ang kita na nabuo mo mula sa kabuoang benta. Consider advertising your goods so they can sell better and treat your customer with the utmost care and respect. Do a physical inventory check. You have to choose interval in which you do a physical check a month, 3 months, a year, 3 years, you choose. It usually depends kung gaano kalaki ang inventory. Ang mas malaking inventory ay nangangailangan ng maraming effort, favoring longer intervals. You simply go to your storage facility and count all your goods. Pwede mo ding gamitin ang QR code, barcode, at scanner upang gawing mas mahusay ang trabaho. Now, you will call it the result of closing inventory. Now, do the math. Our primary objective is to determine the cost of goods sold and determine the change of inventory at each interval. The formula is closing inventory equal beginning and plus purchases minus cost of goods sold. However, there are some loose ends. This calculation does not include damaged goods, lost goods, broken goods, and returned goods. That's why you should always report missing, broken, or returned goods as you encounter them for inventory precaution. Now, so let's do an example. You own a retail store that uses 6 months of periodic inventory check-in system. It's January, and you currently have 50 packs of toilet papers. Each pack costs 15 pesos. You have 750 pesos in your beginning inventory. Paano mo nakuha? Saan nanggaling ang 750 pesos? It's 50 pesos packs times 15 pesos. So you will get 750 pesos. Then in February, you bought 100 packs of toilet papers. Each pack also costs 15 pesos. That's 1,500 pesos in total. We put that 1,500 pesos on a purchase account. In March, toilet paper price suddenly rise. You sold 120 packs of toilet paper for 20 pesos each. That's the total of 2,400 pesos. June happens, time for a trip to your storage facility. You count all your precious toilet paper. You found a total sum of 30 packs of toilet papers. Since you bought it at a mere 15 pesos, the closing inventory is 30 times 15, which equals to 450 pesos. Now, let's count the cost of goods sold using the formula listed above. We have this function: 750 pesos plus 1,550 500 pesos, minus cost of goods sold is equal 750 pesos. Now we do some algebra magic to rearrange the fraction to be like this: 750 pesos plus 1,500 minus 750 pesos equal cost of goods sold. Now our cost of goods sold is 1,500. The beginning inventory is 750 pesos. We get that our first calculation, the 750 pesos plus 1,500 pesos. And the final inventory is in June. The time for a trip to your storage facilities, that is 30 times 15. So we get our 450 pesos. That's our final inventory. The inventory difference for January to June interval is 300. Where do we get 300? We go back to our problem, which is, it said January is, our beginning inventory in January is 750 and our closing inventory in June is 450. Now you minus, then we get 300 pesos. Now we will go to transaction.
First example, let's say ito yung problem. Sold merchandise costing 6,000 pesos per 8,000 pesos. Terms 2% if paid within 10 days and net should be paid within 30 days. What it means, nakabenta daw si company ng merchandise. Ang cost ng pagkakabili niya ay 6,000 pero nabenta niya ng 8,000. Since may terms, ibig sabihin, this is accounts receivable, pautang. Ang terms ay 2% if paid in 10 days at saka ang net should be paid within 30 days. Okay, if it is periodic, dapat ganito ang magiging journal entries nyo. So, since may pautang si company, so there will be a debit of accounts receivable, 8,000. Bakit siya nagkaroon ng pautang? Kasi nga nakabenta siya. So, kaya ang credit mo ay sales, 8,000. So, this is a periodic inventory system. So, let's have another example. Customer returned merchandise costing 500 pesos that has been sold on account for 600 pesos. Part of the 8,000 sales. So, parang sinasabi lang dito na ito ay continuation siya ng first example natin. So, may nag-return daw ng merchandise. Ang cost ay 500 pesos, pero nabenta siya ng 600 pesos. Okay, so what will be your entry? Kung ito ay periodic, your sales returns and allowances will be debited, 600. And accounts receivable is credited. Syempre, kasi mababawasan ang pautang mo ng 600. Kasi nga, binalik yung amount na 600. Have another example. Receive payment from customer. Part of 8,000 pesos sale. Ganun pa rin, continuation. Kunwari, na-receive na natin yung payment dun sa sales ng 8,000 pesos. At naka-avail siya ng 2%. So, what will happen is yung 8,000 natin, pero may binawas na 500 dahil dun sa returned. So, what we will do is 8,000 minus mo si 500, whatever the answer is, multiply by 2%. Kung ano yung sagot doon, which is 150, ito yung 2% discount na maa-avail nung ating customer. Okay. So, ito yung sales discount natin, right? So, if it is a periodic, ang cash lang na marireceive talaga natin ay 7,350. Kasi nga, si 150 is the 2% na sales discount. So, our debit is cash, 7,350. Credit sales discount, 150. Then, of course, kailangan natin i-credit si accounts receivable para ma-zero na natin si accounts receivable ng 7,500. Next, have another examples. Eto, yan may maapektuhan kasi bibili ka ng merchandise. The problem is, purchased merchandise worth 10,000 pesos on account, terms 2% paid within 10 days and net should be paid within 30 days. Bumili daw ng merchandise ang worth ay 10,000. Inutang, term 2% paid within 10 days and net should be paid within 30 days. If this is periodic, simple lang yan. Debit mo si purchases ng 10,000 at syempre dahil sa umutang tayo, meron tayong accounts payable na credit na 10,000. Okay? Next, ito naman, nagbayad daw. Paid 200 pesos freight cost. Nagbayad tayo ng transportation cost doon sa product. So, what will be our entry? Periodic. So, debit transportation expense, 200. And then, ano ba pinambayad mo? Credit, cash, 200 pesos. Another problem. Returned merchandise costing 500 pesos. Part of the 10,000 pesos purchase. Okay. From the 10,000 pesos na binili daw, nag-return ng merchandise, ang cost is 500. Okay, so nagalaw ang ating inventory. So definitely may magiging changes. So mababawasan ng 500 ang ating accounts payable. So we will debit that. Debit accounts payable 500 and then credit purchases, returns and allowances 500. So this is periodic. Next problem. Ayan na, nagbayad na tayo. Paid merchandise purchased previously. So, magkano nga pagkakabili natin dun sa merchandise is 10,000 pesos. Tapos, binawasan natin ng 500 pesos dahil sa returns. The answer is, whatever the answer is, i-multiply mo sa 2%, naka-avail tayo ng 2% discount. So, the answer is 190. So, ito yung ating purchase discount. If it is a periodic, ito yung accounts title natin. Debit is accounts payable 9,500 and credit purchase discount na 190. At ito lang talaga yung binayaran natin, Credit, cash, 9,310. Right?